Hello guys, how are you? Good morning, good afternoon and good evening. Hope you guys are doing well. So what we are going to do in this session is how to create custom entities, create relationship between them and put subgrid one of them. And the scenario is there would be multiple project managers and each project manager has multiple developers. But same developer cannot work for more than one project manager. The question is why we are doing this. Let's suppose I am a project manager and I have 5 to 10 developers working with me. And at any point of time I want to see which developers are working for me. So I will go on my form and there would be listing of those developers who are working for me. And to do this we will do this, like create project manager entity, create developer entity, create one-to-many relationship from project manager to developer entity, add developer subgrid on project manager form, and then in the last we will test. So let's start. First of all, to create entities, custom entities, we need to go over here, advanced settings, then settings. Again, it is not good practice to do any work in customization. We should create solutions and then we should start working within those solutions. But at this moment I am working in customization. Click over here, customize the system. Then click over here, entities. Now you can create new entity over here. So we are going to create new entity and I click over here, new. First I clicked entities and then I click new. And we can put entity information over here and you can put any name, but it should make sense what that entity is going to do in your system. Project manager, project managers, and let's suppose we want to see this entity in this area, sales area. So click this one and nothing else. This is the basic information I have just entered. Click save and close. So it is created, and I am not going to create any field in this entity because when we create any custom entity there are out of the box fields we have in that entity ready for us. We can go and check project manager. Let me check, where is it, project manager. Here you go. When you click it you will see that information you entered when you were creating this entity over here, and you can click over here and then you will see fields. Now you can see fields are there. So for this demo we can work on these fields, and there is one field in this list. The name of that field is name, so we will work with that field. Now go back and create new field, developer. So in the same way just put information developer, copy, paste developers, and then you can click sales, and just click in save and close. Now developer entity has been created. and these two steps we have done so far. Now we are going to create a relationship between project manager entity and developer entity. So let's go to project manager entity. So here is project manager entity, and there are one-to-N relationship, N-to-one relationship, N-to-N relationship. But at this moment we are interested in one-to-N relationship because there would be one project manager for different developers. So click one-to-N relationship. Click over here, new. And now we can select related entity. See, it is one-to-N from project manager to developers. So this is disabled over here. And now we can select developer entity over here. This is the name. Yes, all these are basics. Okay, this is developer, and all is that's it. Click save and close. So when you click save and close over here, and now we are in project manager entity in one-to-N relationship. As soon as you will click over here, save and close, it will create N-to-one as well from developer to project manager. So you will see. Okay, we have got this error. Okay, duplicate name issue. We can click over here, developer ID. Let's click again. Oh, oops, sorry, it is display name. We need to change over here, developer. Now click save and close. So now we can see over here, select custom one, and we can see this relationship from project manager to developer has been created. It is one-to-N, and now we will check in developers entity. Over there it should be N-to-one. Okay, let's check developer. Now here is the developer entity, and we will check N-to-one, and then we will go in custom one. See, project manager, developer. So the problem we just received of the duplication error, because I was working on my last demo and I created developer field over there, so developer ID was already over there. So when I try to create new relationship with the same ID, it was giving me error, so I changed the name of that field. Now what we have done so far, we have created one-to-many relationship as well from project manager to developers. Now we will add developer subgrid on project manager. So let's go to project manager, forms. So these are project manager forms, and click on information. This is the main form. We will put subgrid on this form. Now click over here, insert, and you will see subgrid over here. So we can put subgrid anywhere, but we will put this subgrid in separate tab. So click over here on the form after general tab here, and then insert one column tab. Now we have tab this one, and now click over here in this session and click subgrid. Okay, so put the name of grid. This is my habit since I started my career. I always put the name of grid with GRD. GRD means grid developer. So grid, sorry, GRD means grid. So you can see I have, because I was working on my last demo, so it pop up over here, GRD underscore developer. We can write GRD developer, and this is label what you will see on the form. It is up to you. If you select this, this will be shown on form. If you don't select this, it would be hidden. So I'm not checking this one. And in the grid of developers, we want to see only related records. Means I am developer, I am project manager, so I want to see only my developers, not anyone else. We can select all as well, but I want to see my developers, my related records, my related developers. And over here it is selected this entity, developer. Remember, we put the name over here, developers. So this is the developers. So let me show you this. This is the plural name of the entity, and this is the entity name. So let me show you what we did when we were creating developers entity. See, this is developer entity, and we have a plural name, developers, and this is the entity display name. So this is what we are seeing over here. And now we have selected our child entity developer over here, and this is all the views you will have in your developer entity. At this moment we have active developers and inactive developers, so we are interested in active developers. Just select this and click OK, click home, save, and then publish. Now it's published. Just close this, and we can click over here, publish all customization. But it is good practice, you can select your entity and then publish only that entity. In this way all the customization will be published, because at this moment I have worked only on 2 entities, and I can click publish all customization. But it is good practice if you can click your selected entity and then publish. Now go to your CRM environment and just refresh. You will start seeing project managers entity, developers entity under extension. Now come back, scroll down over here. See, so this was my last demo. I mentioned during the demo. So this is project manager I just created, and developers entity. And now we can go to project manager entity and click new. Let's suppose we have David as a project manager. Save and close. And second project manager is Sam. Save and close. Okay, now I'm going to create developers for David. Okay, see, we are seeing this tab over here, and it means we forgot to rename the tab. Let me go back over here on form, project manager form. This is the form, main form. Click over here, and you see tab. Select this and change properties. Click over here and just rename the tab developers. Save, publish. Now it's published, and go back. Just refresh it. Now it's loaded, and you see the tab has gone, and we have renamed developers. So now I'm on the form of David as a project manager. Now I'm going to create developers for David. Click over here, tab, developers, new developer, John, save and close, create new developer, Hussein, save and close. Now go back to for the David project manager we have two developers, Hussein and John. Now go back to project managers and click on Sam, click on developers. See, we don't see any developer for Sam. We have just two developers and they are working for David. Now create developer for Sam. Jared, number one developer, and second developer Roy. Just save and close. Okay, click on project manager and click over here and duplicate this tab. In one tab click David, in second tab click Sam. Click developers for Sam and click developers for David. So now David can see I have two developers, Hussein and John, and if you click on second tab, Sam as a project manager will see two developers, Jared and Roy. Now every project manager will be able to see developers who are working for them. So that is all I wanted to show, and we have added this subgrid as well, and we have tested as well. So guys, this is all what I wanted to show you guys, and this is how we create custom entities, create a relationship between them, and put subgrid on entity. And the most important thing in the last, as I always say in my videos, I would like to have your feedback please on this video if it is possible for you guys. I know it will not take much time for you guys, and if this video helps you, please don't forget to like and subscribe my channel. Thank you for watching this video. Stay blessed and keep learning. Thank you.